I thought this was gonna be a depressing video. I thought I was gonna be like crying, but this is actually like really uplifting and has taken like a lot of weight off my chest. Take dose. So I recorded a video like a couple weeks ago and I never posted it, and that was after I recorded a video a week before that, and I never posted that video either, and it was just because I was like depressed. The video I recorded 3 weeks ago, I was so depressed and I was just like feeling like crap. I think I even cried at some point. And then the video that I recorded 2 weeks ago, and I recorded it like right before I made my giveaway video, I just got a chance to like vent to myself, and I didn't want to post it just because it's kind of like personal. But this camera, having this camera and talking to it makes me feel like I am talking to a person. So it sounds really lame, but it does. It's so true. Like ask anybody who does this. Anyways, I felt like in some respect I have the whole thing about getting real with mental health, and if I don't post something acknowledging like what I am going through and just post like fun little infomercials about mental health, then I'm not actually getting real. I am being very superficial, and you can find that literally anywhere. And not that I'm doing this for views, but if you have anxiety or, you know, panic attacks or like depression or something like that, I would like you to be able to come to this video and see what I'm working with and like identify with it. Anyways, I watch a lot of this channel called, this YouTuber, Hitomi, and she's been talking about her situation, and it's made me feel a lot more comfortable with my own situation. Like, she's just been feeling kind of meh, and she was like, I don't know, it feels like I might get really depressed soon, but I don't know, I'm just kind of meh. And I was like, oh my goodness, same. And like, I feel like I'm at like the precipice of something, but I just don't know what it is, and it scares me, so I just stop so I don't have to deal with whatever that thing is, if that makes any sense. And with the first video, I was depressed. I was very depressed. I was just like in a bad spot altogether. And then with the second video, I was, you know, reflecting, and I was kind of feeling not myself, and like I just felt like after I made the revamp video, I felt like you have to do something. Let's like I didn't have any energy. Like, I made that revamp video, and I don't even think I was feeling good when I made that video, and it just got worse. What's the word? I don't know, I was just feeling like altogether homesick. I was missing lots of things about Hawaii. I was missing my friends. I was missing, like, just the vibe in Texas is so different. It's such a culture shock for me, and I feel lonely, and I feel like this like other little bug. I feel like a small fish in a big pond, and I feel like a lot of people feel that way. Like, this whole place is overwhelming. There's so many new things that I have to learn about here, and and I feel like it's just very scary. And then another thing that I like feel like othered by is, I don't know, in San Antonio there's like a very big, like, cultures are not mixed up together. In Hawaii, like, everybody was like living on top of each other. It was just like everybody was everywhere. But in Texas, it's like the Koreans live over there, the Thai people live over here, the Vietnamese people live over there. This is mainly Mexican. This is mostly where the black people are. This is really white. This is kind of like, it's like really broken up, and sometimes I kind of don't feel like I fit in here. like this is not my spot. And yeah, I don't know, it just like I feel like I'm still like experiencing everything in a bubble, and I don't know, I just get really nervous. Also, I've had some not so fun experiences being here. Like, I don't know, it's very different, the dynamics when you go from mostly like an island with black and brown people, and you come here to an area that's mostly white, and like the dynamics are just completely different. I feel even like awkward speaking sometimes just because I think I really have an accent, but I don't know. Some people say I don't. I feel like you can't really hear it just because I'm not saying. When I'm talking about things I don't understand, that's when you can hear that I have an accent. Right now I'm talking about myself and I understand myself, but yeah. And I don't know, there's like a lot of things that I'm doing and I'm starting and I'm wanting to get done, and it's just very scary, if you know what I mean. Like, there is a quote that you guys have probably heard this like 3 bajillion times, but it's your deepest fear is not that you're inadequate, it's that you're powerful beyond measure. And recently I've been starting and like thinking and sitting with myself with the intent to start a bunch of projects, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like it just like freaks me out a little bit that I'm about to start a bunch of things that's gonna like be my future. And it's interesting just because like 2 weeks ago when I recorded my first video, I was actually in the opposite place where I was like, I really feel like I have no idea where I'm going and I'm stuck. And I just like 2 weeks ago I really thought like, when I looked left and when I looked right and I looked in the future of where I was going to be at, I saw nothing that was good and nothing that I want to be. And right now I feel like I'm like I feel like I'm this close to doing something super like exciting that I really want to do. And that is scary. That is so scary, especially in like a 2-week time span. Like in 2 weeks, my life just went from like 0 to a 80. I'm not gonna say 100, but it just like, yeah, like this is me being super real about this. I don't know. And to be honest, like I've had kind of a crappy week, and like my internet was down for like a couple days. Like it's just been like a rough week, but I just like deep in here, I feel like I can feel something good about to happen, like in my fingers kind of thing. And I'm just like afraid to do it. I don't know, like I'm afraid of what happens after the good thing. Like maybe I'm afraid that after the really good thing something bad is gonna happen. I don't know, but I don't know. I actually don't even feel that way. I used to feel that way. I used to like sit there and think if something good happens, something bad happens after that. So I used to be afraid to do anything because I didn't want a bad thing to happen. So I would just do nothing, and then nothing would happen, and then nothing happens. But I really feel like once I start doing things and once I get into it, then good is just gonna keep coming because I've been through some shit. Like life evens out, so I feel like good things are gonna happen. I'm just like so afraid to do it. And it starts with like this like manifestation journal. Hold on. This little book, this little empty notebook that I've had, I feel like for years. I feel like I just have to like write in there, write what I'm gonna do, write how life is gonna be. Like I lost my ankle, and it's just like it's gonna happen. And I know it sounds ridiculous to think that writing it down is just gonna magic like that, but that's how it feels. Like it feels like I can see that writing it down is step one. And and then once step 1 happens, then like steps 2 through 20 just like fall together, and I'm scared. And I think it's just because my whole life I haven't really been confident in what I want to do, and I don't know why I haven't been confident in it, but I just haven't. And I've never picked something to do. I just always just kind of gone with the flow and just done whatever. But at this point, I have to write it down. I have to do something and figure out what it is that makes me think my life is worthwhile, because I'm 23 and I'm gonna be honest, should I tell you guys this? I did not think I was gonna be 23. I thought I was like not gonna make it to 23 for some reason. I really thought like 20 was it. That was the best we were gonna do in life and we're done. 20 was actually my worst year ever, to be honest. And thank the Lord that I got past 20, but like I didn't really plan anything. And I feel like at this point I have to, and I need to, just because I have so many ideas and so many things I want to do. And when I talk to people, they see potential, and it's like they see it, but how come I don't see it? I meet all these people and they know that I'm going to be great, but I don't know that I'm going to be great. And I'm just like, I need to just be great. Like, I don't need to plan being great. I just need to be great. And yeah, I just really felt like I need to get that off my chest, just because I'm like so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna start writing it down now, but I'm so nervous about it. It just like freaks me out to like, Diane, you gotta write down like your actual hopes and dreams, like be real with yourself. And also like I get worried about having like a bad idea. So like if I write this down and it's a bad idea, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And none of my ideas have ever been bad ideas, except for, none of the ideas that I have made up organically by myself have ever been bad ideas. So I need to just give myself credit. And along with giving myself credit, I need to give myself credit for the things that I have already done. Because I sat there and the reason I was so depressed was because I felt so rushed to accomplish something, and I forgot that I accomplished so much already. Like, I have worked so many different jobs, I have been in so many different industries, and I have done so many different things and helped so many people, and I have graduated already. Like, I was in college like hurting myself for a degree when I already have a degree. Like, I forgot that I had a degree. I forgot I was in college for 2 to 3 years already. And I was hurting myself, literally, to get a piece of paper when I already have a piece of paper. Like, I can calm down for a little while. I don't have to be, like, pedal to the metal. It is not as serious as I made it out to be. But yeah, tonight is a planning night, but I really wanted to, like, share this with you. It's, like, 3:05 in the morning. I don't know, there's like a song and it's like, it's 2 a.m. and she calls me 'cause I'm still awake. That song, that's how I feel. I feel like I called you 'cause I'm still awake. Can you help me unravel my greatest mistake out love? That's not about love, but you get what I'm saying. Anyways, I thought this was going to be a depressing video. I thought I was going to be like crying, but this is actually like really uplifting and has taken like a lot of weight off my chest. So I hope you guys felt something about this, found something that you like related to. Definitely, like, I have my ups and downs. Like I said, 3 weeks ago, I was deeply depressed, and I was, like, depressed for all the months before that. I was just, like, miserable, and I really was feeling horrible. Like I just couldn't even record. I was feeling so, I don't even think it was like in my body. I was so depressed. And then 2 weeks ago, I was like, just meh. I just had no feelings because I felt like life was just not gonna go my way. And now, like, here I am at 3:07 in the morning, like, feeling in my fingertips that, like, life is about to, like, happen to me all at once. And I think that's the scariest part, is that it feels like it's gonna be all at once. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be like, it doesn't feel like it's gonna be piece by piece. It feels like it's gonna be like, okay, we do this and bam. Like, that's what it feels like, and I think that's scary. But I'm gonna go. I've talked your ear off enough. See you in my next video. Goodbye.